Hello everyone, welcome back to King Explosion Resale. I'm Noah. Today I want to tell you about the 5 most important things I've found to make consistent sales on eBay. The list is going to go from least important to the most important, and this is just from my personal opinion the last few months selling strictly on eBay. And the first one is keeping a death pile, or keeping a lot of items to list. I had a couple days where I ran out of things to list because I just listed so many the days leading up and I had nothing to list, and I think that hurt my production as far as making sales and getting eyes on my items. I don't think that you need to keep a lot. Because of this, I've gone down to listing only 2 or 3 items a day to make sure I keep that pile up and I never run out of things to list. So in my opinion, that's something that's very important, but it is the least important on this list. Next item is item specifics. When you're going onto make an ad and you're listing the item and you have just added the photos, you go under the title, there's going to be the item specifics as far as the brand, the model number, size if it's clothing, things like that. As specific as you can get is going to give you more eyes on your items because it'll come up in more searches. And if you don't have all the specifics put in, if someone searches something very specific, yours might not come up, or it might be farther down the list. So item number 3 is be very active on your eBay account. I just like to look over my listings each day, just some of them here and there, and see what I might need to change about the price. If others are selling it for cheaper or more expensive, I might want to change the price. I might want to change some specifics, or I might even want to end the listing and relist it. If you do this, it's much better to end it and then hit sell similar instead of relist, because then it's going to save all the information, and basically all you have to do is hit sell similar, then post the item. I've had items before where I've listed them and it's been about a week or 2 weeks and there's no views, no watchers or anything, and I know it's a good item and I know that I've listed it at a good price, so I go on it and I end the listing and I hit the sell similar. Everything's exactly the same, price, shipping, description, everything's the same, but this time it seems to get views, watchers, and even sometimes they sell. I don't know if this is just something to do with the algorithm on eBay. I don't know why this actually happens, but I know that it does happen. So if you're going a few days on items without any views at all, you might want to try that. It might help you out. Number 2 on the list, I like to list things either right at what they're selling for others, or even a little bit below. I want to have a lot of items and move them out very quickly. So if I'm making $1 or $2 less, that's fine with me. As long as I can move it out quick, I can have that money to buy other items to then list and also sell. You don't have to do this. On a couple items, I've actually gone over what they were selling for recently because I saw that they were selling for a lot more a couple months back. And I've actually sold them, but for the most part I like to go a little bit lower than others are selling for just to get it out quick. And my last and most important item on the list is list every day. I kind of experimented with this a little bit. I watched some others' channels and I've seen some of them not necessarily experiment with it, but go a week or 2 or even months without listing anything and seeing how the traffic changes. And I know, at least for me, if I'm listing every day, I get a lot more traffic and a lot more eyes on my items if I'm listing every day. I know it's got something to do with the eBay algorithm, and as far as I can tell, anything that you can do to show that you're as active as possible on your account, the more eyes they're going to put on your items. This kind of relates to the death pile thing. This is why I went down to 2 items, because I know that if I go to 2 or 3 items, I can keep up the death pile easier, and I can also have a couple things that I'm listing every day. I like to keep it between 5 and 10 at the start, but that was just killing my death pile too quickly and making it so I'd have to go days or weeks without listing anything. And that's how I found out how harshly it affects the traffic to my store. So that's all for today, guys. I hope this was informative. Please give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I look forward to putting out one again next week, probably another what sold video, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe, hopefully some thrifting content. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day.